Last week, I predicted that this pair, EURUSD, was going to buy. And guess what it did? It bought. My name is Chris, and I make videos here on YouTube trying to predict the next possible directions of the market. And in this video, I'm going to be doing the same thing I did last week on EURUSD and USDCAD. So if you're interested in this kind of videos, make sure you watch to the end. So guys, welcome inside of my screen. Now, I do this every Monday and Friday, whereby I analyze the market on Mondays, and on Friday I come to show you guys the results of the markets. So this is EURUSD and this is USDCAD. Now let us first of all look at EURUSD and what I feel like is going to happen on this market. So normally I do create these videos in the morning and post it at 12 p.m. But if you check the time here, the time currently is 5:47 p.m. just because I didn't make this video early today. But anyways, let's see. Try to analyze what this from a Monday to Friday result is going to look like. Now, so for this trade, right? If you have to look at it, last week I said that if this market gets to this trend line, it's going to start selling, and it did that last week. It bought to this particular level because I said last week it was going to buy. So it was around somewhere here, sold a little bit, then bought to this level, and then it started selling to this particular. Started like this whole trend towards the upward side might likely start being a downward trend. So let's go to the 4 hours so you see the trend properly. Now this is the 4 hours trend. So you have to understand what is happening on this particular trend. You can see from this place, it started going pushed up, made a retracement towards the upward side. I don't want this video to be so long, so I'll make a quick short video and just for the consistency, right? So that I can post this video. So it pushed up, ranged around this point, then got to the trend line. So people that started trying to buy the market around here, it will still most likely stop them because the market had not got to the trend line. So it got to the trend line. And exactly the trend line I draw, that's where it got to, and it started retracing towards the upward side. Some of you will be asking, how did I know that it was going to get to that trend line and start retracing towards the downward side? And what do I think is going to happen this week? Now, so the first question, how did I know that it was going to retrace from that trend line? Is because I started drawing my trend line from here. There was a touch here, a push, a pull back, then a push again, then a pull back, then a push. Then this looked like a pullback. And if you have to draw your Fibonacci retracement, right? So if you have to draw your Fibonacci retracement from swing high to swing low, you see that level is around the 50% to, around that level, 50% retracement level, or around the 60% retracement level. Do you get? So around that point, that's what it got to. And then the sell is already taking place. Now, is this sell going to continue? Is the market going to continue selling towards the downward side and get to this particular level? Now, let us look at. So most likely, right, this market is already selling. It's already. I won't say it's on it like it's this sell. The sell has started already, but is there a possibility that I can still buy? Yes, there is. That's one thing you need to understand. There's a possibility that I can still buy, but right now, like this point now is a point of interest. Is like I feel like this point is going to be a point whereby a new origin of a downward trend, just like this point is. A new origin of a downward trend is going to start, just like this point. You see a chart pattern that formed there. Then this trend got to this point here, got to this point. Then the sell ended here. Then this buy happened towards the upward side. Now, this point now is a point I feel like the market, the sell is going to end. This buy towards the upward side is going to end, and the sell is going to continue. So now let's look at something, right? So I personally, how I enter this particular market is very simple, right? I will draw a trend line, which I drew. So I did draw this trend line on camera before. So it was during the holiday I drew this trend line. So at the break, which is this is the break. At the break of this thing, you will enter somewhere here. Stop loss, just put your stop loss above this level. Normally it's usually above above the high, and then I'm targeting around 1:2. So the trade based on I'm a swing trader. That's why this is the 4 hours time frame. You get? That's why I'm doing my analysis like this. So short position. So I will enter the market around somewhere here, right? Around somewhere here. My SL around here. Then 1 to 2. Normally I'm targeting this point here. This is the point I'm targeting for the market to come, which is actually 1 to 3, right? That's the point I'm targeting. But based on I'm targeting 1 to 2. So around somewhere here like this, that's where we're targeting for the market to hit. You get? Now like this, the market has given us like almost 1 to 1 already, but we are targeting 1 to 2. 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 Yes, this is 1 to 2. So do I feel like this market is going to continue selling towards the downward side? So for those of you now that not trade on the lower time frame, what you have to do is to not go down to like the 1 hour to look for a pullback, a retracement towards the downward side, a retracement towards the upward side, and then continue selling this market to the downward side. I know for sure that this market most likely. So I'll draw this in on Friday. I'll still come here and show you what the market has later done. The market will most likely come to this level. Do you understand? The market will most likely get to this particular level here. So this level, if I'm to put my this thing here, this one is around 1 to 1.5. So the market will most likely come to that place based on the target, these 1 to 2. That's where I'm expecting the market to drop towards. Do you understand? Now, also, you also need to understand that there is a trend before there's a resistance, there's a support rather before the support. So is there any minor support before this one I map out? So I mean, before this particular one, so this one I draw, this only support is this particular one. There's a support here, this particular one here. So you see this level, that's where the market is rejecting from. So with that support, hold it. I'm not sure. I'm not sure this support will hold it, but there's also a kind of, so let me bring my stuff. There's also this support here. So there's this support here. So if you check this level is around within. So within this level, there will be a retracement towards the upward side, either year or year. The market will drop towards this downward side. This is my prediction. The market will continue dropping, get to around somewhere here. See, one of this market push. If it push up, don't close your I see don't close your trade as if you guys enter the trade. So I would be adding another position, then continue selling towards the downward side. You understand? But if this does not happen, right, just know that most likely the market is going to get put, if it breaks this level, probably around this level to get to this particular level, and then maybe that's where the retracement will happen. But for you, those of you that are on the lower time frame, just go to on the lower time frame. There you will most likely see a retracement towards the upward side, which is already happening already. That the market will continue selling towards the downward side. But right now, if you're a day trader, a scalper, right now, what you should do on EURUSD is sell. You should focus more on the selling side of EURUSD than buying. Right? I mean, throughout this week, just focus more on selling than buying. So this is my anticipation for EURUSD, and I feel like the market is going to drop towards the downward side within like this week or next week, depending on how fast the market goes, right? But I might still be wrong. The market can just pop up and then go to around the stop loss level, and then this upward direction continues, keep buying, right? Because now like this market is looking like it wants to sell, right? Overall, what the 4 hours is saying is buy. Do you understand? But now it's already giving a change of trend already. This is already a change of trend. How do I know? Because this push and then there's kind of a breakout. So yeah. Now let's go to USDCAD. So USDCAD, you can see the clean what's this candlestick called? Candlestick pattern, engulfing candlestick pattern on the daily time frame. So this one, I said before in my last video that USDCAD is negatively correlated with EURUSD. I believe you guys remembered why I said that. Now, this is most likely this is going to buy. So what we have to just do is to wait for a push up, to continue pushing up towards the upper side. Then a retracement will happen. So the second leg of the retracement, that's when it will be better to take it by the second leg of the retracement, then continue buying. Then this whole stuff that it took how many weeks for it to happen, then a new buy will start happening towards the upward side. So most likely, I said it last week that around this level, I said before it was this level. So it got to this level, it broke this level. Then that's when I mapped out this box here. You can go watch the old videos. I post it every Mondays, right? I do my analysis, right? So on Friday, we are going to come and see the direction that this market is not forming towards, right? So for those of you that are new to this channel, make sure you like this video and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Right, my name is Trader Chris, and I do this every Monday. I post at least one videos on this channel every single day. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. I drop educative content here on YouTube. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye for now.